My final guest tonight is quite simply hilarious.
Guz Khan is a comedian and actor. After launching his career with online videos, he made a name for himself as a stand-up before creating and starring in the hugely popular Man Like Mabee.
How have you got confused between a laptop and a dead cat in a bag? It's squidgy. Laptop's not squidgy, is it?
Well, our toy's bubble wrap, innit?
Since then, he's broken into America, having been cast in Judd Apatow's The Bubble and Netflix's new film, Army of Thieves.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Guz Khan! Absolute pleasure to see you, my friend.
Bro, absolute pleasure to see you, man. It feels like... No, we are. It's not like we are in a different world since the last time we were here.
Nah. Well, the last time we spoke, we were both locked down. Your wife had just cut your hair, and you were telling me that very quietly.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? You were whispering, she's cut my hair, man.
No, because at the time, remember, we were all trapped in houses together as couples.
Yep.
Now there's freedom. I'll tell you honestly, it was a shittest haircut. Horrendous.
Yeah, but what I love, at the time, you were whispering that, because you were literally going, hey, it's really terrible, but she's coming. And you could hear your missus just kind of go, what are you saying in there? Nothing, love. But what a strange pandemic it's been for everyone, but particularly for you, because, you know, you've sort of managed to sort of break America during a pandemic, which is amazing. Yeah. What I love, this is so wonderful. See, obviously you couldn't tell me what you were doing at the time because it was big, but I said, hey, mate, do you want to do some gigs with me in Leicester? And you were like, oh, I'd love to, but I've got a few things coming up. And then gradually, over the pandemic, I was like, oh, it's a film with Judd Apatow, like that. But I love the idea you'd have gone, Judd, I can't. Ross wants me to do a gig in Leicester.
Do you know what, bro?
But you let me down so gently.
Because I got love for you, innit? And, like, genuinely, if it had filmed slightly closer to where we were, I would have just dipped off the last scene and said, oh, I've got coffee, yeah?
Yeah.
I've got to go. Got to go off set here, and I would have come and done the gig.
What I love as well, you were doing a gig. We've actually got a photo of you and Judd Apatow. That's you backstage at a gig in LA. And that's quite a roll call of people you were performing with. So down the bottom, who've we got?
This brother from The Hangover.
Yeah.
He's got a very complicated Greek surname.
Is that Galifianakis?
There you go. That's how you say that. I didn't want to offend anybody. Margaret Cho.
Yeah.
I don't know who this uncle is on the right, but he was there living his best life. And the brother in the middle, his name's Beck, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. I mean, that photo does look like your security for the dog. So, what is the film you're doing with Judd?
So it's a movie called The Bubble. And, I mean, I don't know legally how much I can say it's based on real life, but I hear based on real life quite a bit.
Right.
Based on a movie that filmed during lockdown. So it was the only movie back, like the first movie back that filmed during a pandemic.
Yeah.
And their rules were super stringent, where, you know, back in the day, if someone's got COVID and they fart, 12 people are dead. Like, it was them days, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they were...
I remember that briefing. Yeah.
So...
Don't pull anyone's finger.
So apparently this massive movie was filming, and some of the actors and actresses and like they had such a horrendous time that a massive like leading Hollywood A-lister ran into the motorway in his pants to escape the lockdown of his room. So the movie's based on like real life events like that took place. So
wow,
it's gonna be really funny.
And who are you playing?
A knobhead, like just.
Please tell me you auditioned for that. Wouldn't that be great? And, reading for the role of Knobhead. We have Guz Khan from Coventry.
Hello. It weren't far off because, like, the thing is, I've tried to do like some acting that's quite straight-laced and that.
I would love to see that.
Oh, you do not want to see that. It's the worst thing. But like, obviously they're talking about. So how do you feel about the role and what's this character like? And then I'm trying to blag it because I don't really care, do I? Do you know what I mean? It's like, gives the words, I'll do the words. Whereas with Judd, because he's a comedian, he's a connoisseur of comedy, you can be yourself a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, like, just from the off, I was like, listen, mate, I'll say some funny shit, but I don't know about crying on the spot and all that kind of stuff. Do I have to roll about, do anything physical? Maybe a little bit. I was like, look, borderline diabetes, mate. I'm just being honest with you. And so he still gave us the job. So it was a bet.
I love that. You basically gone in with your ailments. You literally gone, right, listen, I won't cry and I certainly won't roll. That's it. But I am funny as fuck. And it's not just that. You've also got a Netflix film out that's called Army of Thieves.
Yeah.
Where you're playing a getaway driver.
Yes.
That must have been fun.
To be honest with you, you know, when that first came through, yeah, and I was like, what does he mainly do? I'm like, this geezer is a glorified Uber driver, and this is not the kind of stereotype I'm trying to play. Yeah? That was what was in my heart. I was like, I better get this off my chest. But it turns out it was a brilliant experience. It's set in Europe, and so it's got a very specific look visually.
Yeah.
And essentially, I am the getaway driver, working with a mate of mine that I got to know a couple of years ago, Natalie Emmanuel. She's in Game of Thrones. I ain't never seen it, I'm sorry.
You've never seen Game of Thrones?
I've never seen it.
Wow.
Lot of shagging. And I've still got trauma from when I was a kid. Because every time...
Go on. Let's relax ourselves.
Yeah, there was...
Show me on the dragon where he touched it. Like, so you didn't watch Game of Thrones because of trauma. Continue.
Yeah, so...
I'm listening.
Yeah,
the nation is.
He was round the back of Co-op. No, he wasn't. It was... basically, I've still got charge from every time something rude came on TV, and I grew up with my mum and my two sisters.
So did you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
That's why my mum...
Go on. What? So... I'm really interested in this. So, when you were young, there was something erotic on TV.
Yeah. My mum used to beat the shit out of me every time something rude came on the TV, like I had requested it.
Well, like, through your mind, she thought you were like that. No. Wow.
Some little pervert and little mum sister's like, yeah, I want to see more of that. Bro, so I still don't watch rude stuff just in case, because she's a bit... I still live next door to her.
Oh.
So she does get about a bit. She's a bit of a spire. She's only like 4'10" or whatever, but like it can be 1:30 at night and I'll be in the kitchen and she'll be at the back doors, like the patio doors, like... watching more stuff on TV, Like, she's still about... So I've still got trauma. I can't watch anything rude on TV.
So, do you have that thing sometimes where it drifts into rude and you have to turn it off?
Yeah, of course, bro. Even if I know she's in a different country...
Yeah.
I feel like she might pop out of a fucking light socket. It was really... Bro, it's really... You know what? It's mad. Like, just to go off on a tangent here, I was really embarrassed to tell her that, like, me and the missus are pregnant. Because the prerequisite...
Because you thought she was gonna...
The prerequisite to being pregnant is...
Yeah.
And if she's reacting like that over Hollyoaks and a bit of flash tip...
You were getting grief off Hollyoaks?
Yeah, because remember sometimes them late night Hollyoaks came on them and pow, there's a booby that came out.
Yeah.
Smart.
I love this. So your mum was like man-marking your cock. Like...
No!
I mean, she's like...
Look, there's brown people on the front row,
but it's just this idea. Now, the last time we spoke, we were both locked down and we were talking about food. We've actually got a clip of it now. If we could sort of, like, deliver the perfect meal for you now, what would it be?
Bro, I'm a simple man. Just a chicken filet burger, okay? Sandwiched between a Warburton's bun and a grape soda. I'll make it cold myself. I got ice, even a warm one. Filet burger, fucking grape soda, Russ. We're laughing.
So, I thought that when the world was back to normal, we would do that. So there you go.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Can I bang it?
Totally.
That's a good one as well. Very good.
That has to be the new KFC advert. Just do it. What a wonderful way of ending that. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up the fantastic Guz Khan!